what you know about your Native American roots. How did you want to honor that part of you in your portrayal of Teddy?
Oh my goodness. Well, first of all, I have a drop of native blood. Not enough to ever make any sort of registry or whatever.
Okay.
And so we actually made Teddy not native in this.
Okay.
He's a tribal cop, you know what I'm saying? But I've been so fortunate through the years, whether it's Young Guns, Dark Wind, Renegades, Longmire, to represent the Native community so much. And then when this script came along that is so real, so authentic, so gritty, I really wanted to platform it in the best possible way. And the first thing I did was call up my brother Marcus Red Thunder, who was my technical advisor on Longmire for 6 years, and who got me adopted into the Cheyenne Nation on the Lame Deer Reservation in Montana, and had him go through, look at the script, become an exec producer, and give us his blessing on that.
That's so beautiful. The title refers to the code of the reservation territory.
Yeah.
What did you begin to understand about that code in portraying a lawman like Teddy?
It's just very much about who you trust and who you don't. And that code is universal. You see it. Was it Omierta in the mob, and just other groups that it's like, don't draw attention, don't talk about our business, keep it inside the family, and that's very much where even though Teddy married into the tribe, he's a perpetual outsider, and so it's him trying to do the best he can to help, but at the same time being held at arm's length.
Beautiful. By the time La Bamba rolled around, you had just started in screen acting. What did you do in the auditions that got you the role, and were you prepared for the attention that followed?
I have no idea what I did.
Oh, here it is.
But obviously I did pretty good.
Yes.
My epiphany was just be yourself, because you have the same dreams as Richie. Just bring yourself and all your heart to it. And no, nobody's ever prepared for that level of scrutiny. I was shot out of a cannon and famous overnight. It was ridiculous.
But you did very well.
Thank you.
And finally, what the first thing you think about when you think about your love for acting?
That's just it. I'd be doing it today for free. And the fact that I've had a 40-year career and continued to get to do roles that challenge me, roles that I love, it's gratitude, man. It's just gratitude. But with the remembrance that to be able to do a role like the one in Keep Quiet, you go back to basics. You go back to the purity of it, the love of it, the kind of homework that I was still doing as a theater student at UTA.
What intrigued you about the code of the reservation, and how do you think it conflicted your character?
That's a good question. That's the best question I've gotten so far, for sure. Yeah, I thought it was a real challenge to play somebody who could be viewed as just a straight villain on paper. But what he is, like a lot of police, maybe a lot of police, there's a lot of negative outcomes, and sometimes they're products of, they grow cynical, they grow hardened.
Right.
They're seeing the same things every day, and certain and I think this guy has a real kind of cynical view. He's developed just a real negative view of life on the reservation and kind of what he has to deal with, and so that's what I wanted to do with it. I wanted to give him a little bit of dimension and not just make him just this cartoon, villain.
You did.
Yeah.
So what role in your long career looked like a long shot, but turned out to be unexpectedly popular, and what surprised you about that happening?
Probably the movie In the Bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
It was $1 million movie, which probably would equal to a little more today, but it was a small budget, and it was a drama, just a simple drama, and first-time filmmaker, first-time director, and we all believed in it, and we thought it could be something, but we didn't know it would be that big, Yeah.
You were on a set directed by Terrence Malick.
Yep.
What did you observe about him that reflects his unique on-screen creations? What about him reflects those?
I wish I got to know him better. But what you had on that movie was 50 actors grabbing at his shirt and grabbing for his attention, you know. And I was a kid. I was 17. And so I had to learn about Terrence Malick, and was blown away with. I mean, he's a genius. He really is, and he's an eccentric, imitable character in real life. He's a quirky guy. But I had a blast working on it, and it was like a formative kind of experience for me.
It's a classic movie.
Yeah.
So finally, what's the first thing you think about when you think about your love for performance and acting?
I think about how it was as a kid. It was the thing I was good at, you know. It was the thing where I felt like I belonged there, and I felt like I had, it was sort of, I had a place in the world. In the midst of not the best kind of younger childhood and things like that, I could go on stage or something like that and feel safe and okay, you know. So that's what I think about probably.
This is Patrick McDonald for HollywoodChicago.com. Copyright 2026.